July 4th, Thursday, Matthew 9, 1-8. Beyond exercising divine authority over temptation, over the lives of men, over nature, over demons, and over sickness, Jesus, as we see in today's gospel, demonstrates a new form of authority, the divine authority to forgive sins. Jesus miraculously restores a paralyzed man to health as a sign of having this divine authority. The healing episode presents Jesus as God incarnate, sent to save us, restore us, and make us new. So we have to look beyond the boundaries of our limited religious experience to appreciate the healing and forgiving operation of our God in newer and newer ways.
Many kinds of sickness, like the paralysis of the man in the story, were seen by the Jews as punishment for the personal sins of the sufferer or of the sufferer's parents. It was also a common belief that no sickness could be cured until sin was forgiven.
Your sins are forgiven. Narrator. For that reason, Jesus had first to convince the paralyzed man that his sins had been forgiven.
Once Jesus had granted me the forgiveness of God, I knew that God was no longer my enemy, and I was ready to receive the cure which followed.
It was the manner of the cure which scandalized the scribes.
By forgiving sin himself, Jesus had, they thought, blasphemed, insulted God because forgiving sin is the exclusive prerogative of God.
This healing demonstrates two facts: that we can never be right physically until we're right spiritually, and that health in body and peace with God go hand in hand. Life messages: 1. We need God's forgiveness to live wholesome lives.
The heart of the Christian faith is the forgiveness of sins. In the Creed we say, I confess one baptism for the forgiveness of sins. While we have and need to exercise the power to forgive others who have offended us, we need to be forgiven ourselves by the one who has the authority to forgive. In Jesus, we see this authority, the same authority he gave to his church.
Today's gospel gives us an invitation to open ourselves to God's forgiveness in the sacrament of reconciliation, and to hear from the priest's mouth the words of Jesus to the paralytic being spoken to us: your sins are forgiven.
Your sins are forgiven.
2. The gospel also instructs us to forgive others their sins against us, and to ask God's forgiveness for our daily sins every day of our lives. Kindly subscribe, like, and follow for more from Reverend Father Clifford Atta Anim. God bless you.